Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of the GOAT, or the greatest of all titos, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of all titos or uncles around the world. Possibly a few, but definitely not all.
So, just fair warning, this will be a hot take. I don't know if people will be offended by it or not. Here goes. I am part of a generation known as the Generation X, and we are the generation that has basically, we are the generation that have seen technology evolve into what it is right now. And though a lot of the advancements in technologies are beneficial to us, you know, we benefit from it, there are a few technologies that I think have made us weaker. Biking. I don't know what the term is now, but back then, parang tatlo lang ang klaseng bike nun eh, from my recollection growing up. So meron yung tatawag ng BMX, or yung bike motocross. You have your mountain bike, and then you have your ang tatawag nilang racer. So hindi ko alam ang difference noon compared to like the different names of the bikes right now. And I'm saying, and the reason why I'm saying that technology now has gotten people weak was because kasi nga yung mga friends ako who are so into cycling and biking and whatnot, all these challenges sa Strava or sa whatever. And I look at them while they talk about ito yung mga nagawa nila, and then on the side, they mentioned that they need to upgrade their bikes because meron mga certain aspects ng pagbabike nila that without that update or upgrade, masakit sa puwet, masakit sa paa, masakit sa likod, masakit sa... And parang ang dating sa akin nun, na-spoil kayo masyado sa technology. Kasi back in my day, when I was young, yung mga bike namin, wala namang mga shock absorber nun eh. Yung pinaka-option mo lang sa upuan eh, kung padded o hindi eh. Mind you, nung bata ka eh, syempre, forma ka, so hindi padded yung upuan mo. And we're fine. If you're from the South, specifically sa may Better Living or Sun Valley area, aware kayo dun sa area ng cul-de-sac. And that big area na pwede mo, well, not anymore. But back then, it was just puro lupa lang. So you would bike that far. And we would go home. So we would bike out of Sun Valley, going to countryside or cul-de-sac. And then, stop somewhere sa isang tindahan para lang mag-merienda, mag-coke, mag-chip. Then uwi na. And call it a day. Tapos wala na. Back to na naman. Pag uwi sa bahay, aral na, homework or laro. Pero ngayon, yung mga reklamo na, sakit sa puwet, kasi yung upuan kasi hindi talaga built for this, tapos yung upuan ko, walang shock absorber, yung bike ko mismo. Technology has made them weak. Another example of technology making people weak, games. Ngayon, yung mga games, it has been conditioned. Yung mga players ngayon, kino-condition sila ng mga games na they cannot beat a certain level without acquiring certain tools. Okay sana kung libre yung tools, pero you require, or parang for them, naiinip silang kailangang naiinip sila to acquire that tools na mas gusto nilang bayaran na lang. Nung time ng family computer, wala kaming ganun. Walang DLC, kung mahirap, it's either you stop playing or just try and matapos mo. And it's funny kasi nga yung aking pamangkin na self-professed na gamer, parang there's this one game sa, it wasn't the Switch, but it was for the NES na classics na bundle. There's a certain game that he was playing, and I was looking at it, and I was able to figure out how to play the game, and he was like so lost and needed instructions to play the game. And I think that's the reason why kami mga taga Gen X, we are so convinced that we are the stronger generation. I'm sure it'll be brought up, or it'll be mas kalyado lang kami. Mas marami na kaming kalyos. Mas kapal lang mga mukha namin. Nowadays, ang dami na kasi mga terms na personally, I don't agree with. Kasi again, yun nga, technology has made people weak. Of course, there are some issues wherein it really applies to you. But kasi, like example, but because of social media, it has made it very easy for people to just cower behind something as an excuse on why you can't do it. I'm sure meron naman ganun yung panahon namin, but we don't dwell on it too much. Enough to stop us from doing it. There's this video that I saw of a little girl, I think she was like 4 or 5 years old, learning to skate. Learning to ride the skateboard. And there's this one phrase that her parents taught her, and I think that is such a Gen X phrase to say. She was about to do something that scares her, and instead of not doing it, so parang sabi niya, how are you? I'm scared. What do we say to something that scares us? Then the girl said, do it scared. And I think that's the kind of phrase that my generation would relate to, or would understand, or would acknowledge, or would appreciate. Instead of when it scares you, you just don't do it. See, which sucks, kasi how would you know that you're good at that? Or how would you know that you would survive it? Or how would you know that that's what you're meant to do pala? Diba? It's better to do something and know for sure than to not do it and wonder for the rest of your life. So that's it for today's video. Happy weekend, everyone.